So checking out near, we've had an absolute tear since the video I made on this yesterday. Let's see what's been going on. So yesterday we were around here, we were bouncing on this important region I told you about. We were bouncing on the 618 Fibonacci, bouncing on the top of these daily EMA ribbons. And as you can see, we've had a huge impulse. We're up 7.5% today. Now, I talked about this in my last video, how this is really the region that you want to take out because there's really nothing else in the way of your all-time high and making new all-time highs in price discovery other than this 786 Fibonacci at basically $18. Now, it's not only the reason that it's a 786 Fibonacci is why it's an important level to break above, but if I draw with this drawing tool, you can currently see if I mark that zone up here, mark the uptrending level of support right now, you can see we've been bouncing around in this ascending triangle formation, and we're coming right up to the top of this ascending triangle right now, and that just happens to be the 786 Fibonacci at $18. We're pushing up very nicely. We've got insane volume coming in. It seems like since I started talking about this, it's just been on an absolute up tear. The MFI also looks like it's putting in a higher low. There's not really a linear trend that you can draw on the MFI, but nonetheless, you've got a low down here, you've got a higher low, and you've got a higher low. And every time that we bounce, we continued with the bounce. I also like that we're seeing that the bullish momentum is resetting itself right now. Not only is it good because the momentum is resetting itself, but we're also pushing up very hard right now, which means that the bulls probably will come back in control of this since this recent all-time high where we lost a little bit of momentum. So I think this is great. This means that if we do break out of the $18 region, then momentum is only just going to start picking up for the bulls, and in my opinion we would have much higher price targets to look at. So I talked about this in my last video that I made yesterday. I said I think this would be coming in the next couple of weeks, and I even titled that near is a sleeping giant in my opinion. And as you can see, we're rearing up to take out $18. I don't need to overcomplicate this. I mean, it seems very clear cut what we're seeing right now. I don't want to draw 1,000,001 micro fibs in the short term, because I think if we just simply focus on what's happening with the momentum indicators resetting themselves, and if we come down to the lower time frames, you can see the momentum reset itself on the 4-hour like 12 hours ago, and it's pushing up for the bulls. We're seeing continuation in terms of moving up above our EMA ribbons, and we're seeing volume confirmed. We're seeing a volume confirmed breakout after the retest of this 618 Fibonacci. So it's all looking good. Lower time frames, the bulls are fully coming into control. You can see this $18 being a somewhat strong area of resistance. So I could imagine it may take another day or so to take out $18. Keep your eyes on it though, because in my opinion, as long as we stay above this 618 fib here at $15.57, then I think the move up to $18 is very likely. So I talked about this in yesterday's video, how I'd be looking to enter near. I am currently in there. I'm looking for this price target to get hit. So just to let you know, my take profit on this trade would be a move up to the 1.618 Fibonacci, and you know, this is a 60% breakout trade, and even from where we are now, this is literally a 65% increase. So I'm loving the setup on near. I don't want to talk about the fundamentals because my channel is about technical analysis, but near is a great project in terms of its fundamentals as well. So I like the setup, I like the fundamentals, I like how the momentum indicators are resetting in favor of the bulls. I like how we're making higher lows on the money flow indicator. It's great how we're seeing this volume confirmed breakout, and on the lower time frames, like I said, I mean, if we look at the daily, this is resetting itself right now, but this is great because on the lower time frames in the past 12 hours instead of the past day, momentum has shifted in favor of the bulls. So I imagine when we get our next daily close coming in for the squeeze momentum indicator, that this will start pushing up green. So I'll give you an update on what happens if we do break above $18. I have a feeling I'll be making that update in the next couple of days or so, but nonetheless, if it takes a little bit of time, if we chop around, so be it. We are still building support and constricting ourselves within this ascending triangle formation, which once again, you can see the top is here, the bottom, and we draw it like that. Let me make it yellow and make it 4-ply so you can see this is the triangle pattern that we're in. I've drawn it kind of ugly, but nonetheless, it really doesn't matter. You can see the apex of this is on the 27th of April. I really think we're gearing to break out in the next couple of days, but if we do take our time, that is fine. You can see we potentially have another 8 days of chopping until we do have the apex of this. I think we're going to break out a lot sooner. Let me know what you think below. That is all I've got for you today. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Cowboy out. Peace.